Oh, that reminds me. Shoot, I forgot to do it. I wanted to change my SIM card back into this phone because the phone I'm using now is broadcasting using the wireless network, but the SIM card is US. I want to put my Saudi SIM card in there also because it's dual SIM card. Anyway, hello, good morning. It's 7:25 a.m. I am up, dressed, and ready. Today I get to go to the hospital. Woohoo! I get to go and get my staples removed. So, we'll see how big of a challenge that is. Sharon, hello. Yeah, I can't wait to see how that feels. Not. I actually don't even know how big or how long or how these staples are. I wonder how they're going to remove them. We shall know shortly. Yeah, we'll know. Lynn, hello. Yeah, we'll know what's going on in a little while. Cleaning dudes here. Barracuda, what's up? The one, hello. All right, it is another day. Today is Monday. Happy that you're improving. I am slowly but surely improving. I still am having crazy coming and going pain in the middle of the night. Makes life a little hard. So I'm not getting. Staples are out today though. Woohoo! I have 18 staples in my side from my surgery. So that'll get to come out today. They've been in there 2 weeks. Maybe more than 2 weeks now. Instead of sitting on a chair taking a bath, I will be able to take a real bath, a real hot shower today after I get out. Yeah, Des, I don't really know. I've never had staples like this before. I've been building a bed. I'm too tight to buy one. Hey, I have seen some people build some really nice beds. Just be careful. Don't build a bed frame that every time you walk around the corner breaks your shins. It can't be that bad, probably not. How not watch on a while? What happened to you? Oh, I had a bicycle accident, broke my femur, had to have surgery. They put some titanium bolts to hold my bones together. I was in the hospital about a week or two. Now I've been home recovering for a week or two. So, yeah, I broke the main frame of your body, the biggest bone in your body, in a bicycle accident. So that's what happened. It's more than crazy. Worst thing ever happened in my life. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy bad. You just can't imagine. If that ever happens to anyone else now, my empathy will be off the chart. I didn't know how bad it was. You've heard of people breaking their hip or their femur or something, but you just don't think much about it. Oh, well, that's so sorry for your pain. Then when it happens to you and you break that, you realize, well, staple removal was painful for you, was it? I don't know. I'm pretty good at tolerating pain. We'll see. I think I would have rather have my boat sink. 100% you'd rather have that. Dude, I laid on the ground, couldn't move. You immediately lose. You can't move. Wherever it happens, you're stuck. You have to wait for an ambulance with boards and lifts, and before they can even move you, they have to fill you full of morphine to stop you from screaming. So they can't even move you till they put IVs and start pumping morphine into you. It's a big ordeal. Major ordeal. Then you got 8 to 12 weeks of recovery. And you have to have immediate surgery. It don't heal itself. Somebody thumping music this early? Who in the hell is that? That's weird. Bill, I'm past the worst part. Thank God. I can't believe I made it through the first 2 weeks. And by the way, morphine only gives you about 30 minutes of relief. So they have to keep giving it to you. And here they're real stingy with pain meds. So I've been in pain for 20 days, 15 days? It's been bad. I don't even have any meds at home. Nothing whatsoever. Zero. I don't even have an aspirin. Yeah, I don't have nothing. Whatever happens, I'm just suffering. I suffered a little last night. I must have fell asleep the wrong way. Anyway, I put my shoe and sock on today, so that's a good thing. Oh, the no pain meds is crazy. It's insane. It's really insanity. It's just insane. They don't have no smoke, no nothing. You just suffer. It's really wild, man, that they got so serious about worried about addiction that the people that are really suffering can't just suffer. That's actually wild. They treat it a little too careful. But hey, it is what it is. I made it. It wasn't comfortable, but I made it. It was painful. It was not cozy, for sure. All right, let's turn off this computer and go in the other room. In about an hour, they will come and take me to the hospital to get my staples out. Have you been listening to music lately? No, not really. I ain't doing nothing. I don't never listen to music anymore. I don't know why. Unless a video pops up on Facebook that I like, somebody's music, I'll listen to, but not really. I ain't been doing a thing. Tain't nada. Not Tana. Ain't Tana. I ain't been doing nothing. My TV's even broke, and I haven't turned it on in 7 years. And then I went to turn the TV on and the tube quit working. Cup of Joe's here. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, I went to turn on the TV for the first time in like 6, 7 years. That didn't work. I can't watch TV. I need to call them to come in. They need a new one. It no longer receives the screen's dead. Cup of Joe is in the house. Kathy Birch, what's up? Miss Birch. All right, let's move into the other room. God, I got too much stuff to carry. I need take this little bag here. Leave that here. Cup of Joe, what's up? Cup of Joe's been going through his rehab too. Cup of Joe had some strokes. But actually, for the strokes you had, you look pretty good. You don't look all droopy and loopy. You got lucky. Most people I see that have a stroke, their face, they look all bad. Joe's back to, you don't really look that bad, Joe. You have rehab tomorrow. Okay. Yeah. You're lucky your face didn't droop and half your body didn't droop. They caught yours in time, I guess. All right, let's move into the other room. God, I forgot. Hold on. They come and pick you up for rehab. I'm not putting it. You're feeling okay. I'm not putting it in. I was. What? That don't make no sense. Tina, hello. Joe says, yes, I'm feeling okay. I'm not putting it in. I was. What you're not putting in where? You ain't married. You shouldn't be sticking your thing in nothing. Don't be sticking that thing about anywhere. Be careful, Joe. Today I get my staples removed from my side. I think I'll be all right. We got to be careful. Joe's putting something in his thing or something. I don't know what he's saying. The light socket. No, I'm not. I'm feeling better. Oh, okay. Just wondering, Joe. Be careful. But don't be putting your thing nowhere. Hell, you ain't even married. That'd be sinful. Damn sinners are everywhere. The Lord works in mysterious ways, but you sinners will do about anything. All right. No need to buy those grippers. I recommend so that you, good thing. Man, I need grippers. I didn't buy anything. Let's get in this other room now. I'm hobbling my way on my cheap walker. The devil done got a hold of Joe. Remind me to talk to you, Joe. I may have an alternate situation for you in the coming days. Jeez, just to get into the other room takes forever. All right, we made it to the next room. You was the one? Need tennis balls. Yeah, this is a cheap-ass, terrible walker. I was thinking I'd be fixed faster than I could get something else. Tina's in rehab too, Joe. You and Tina in rehab. I'm at home broken with a walker. Damn, this is getting to be a terrible life. Everybody's broken and busted. Not a good. This year's been kind of hurting. That sent you PayPal donation. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody is broke. This year has been a bad year. You know, everybody I know's got hurt, young and old. It's been like a year of pain and suffering for everybody I know. It's weird. Oh. Whew. And the problem is, Tina, Joe, it's not been like simple things. You sent me for the grippers. I'll check that out on the way home from pharmacy today. I mean, from hospital. But you know, the people that have been hurt bad. I mean, Tina's still in rehab. Joe had a stroke. I broke the main bone in my body. There's been a lot of people that I've known that really got hurt this year. One of those years, that means the rest will be good. Hey, pants are all dirty. You know, I got on Amazon to order some stuff to have a walker that was better, but it wouldn't get here for like weeks. This walker here is heavy. How did the accident happen? I was riding the bike at the beach along the boardwalk at about 5 a.m. And coming around like this looking Coliseum place, I was going to circle around, turn around, and come back and go back. And that circle around the Coliseum is made of cobblestones. Cobblestones, you know those stones that are rocks they glue together to make a sidewalk? Well, they were damp with a little bit of sand on them. I was not going that fast. I went to turn around, and I was slapped, just like somebody dropped me out of a 2-story building. I didn't even get time to put a hand or do anything. And all of my body and the bike and all of the weight, there was one cobblestone and my hip hit that, and I landed right on that. Amazon Saturday details in the PayPal thing. Yeah, so that's what happened. just a freak. I just really hit the worst I could hit. Perfect landing right on my bone into a cobblestone. All my weight and my bike weight. Just weird. I was shocked. And it slinged me against the ground. I remember my head bouncing on the ground. When I hit, the pain, and then I remember my head going boom, boom, boom. Thank God I had on a professional helmet. And my bike, after that happened, flew like 6 or 8 feet away from me. So now it's 5 in the morning. There's nobody anywhere. I'm laying on the ground flat. My phone and my wallet is in my bike inside of a pouch, and I can't move and I can't reach it. So I start yelling, "Help! Help!" And I laid there 30 minutes screaming for help. And some guy that was on a morning ride, a Saudi gentleman, looked and seen me, and he backed up and came over and helped me. He called the ambulance. So I laid there, couldn't even, I couldn't crawl, I couldn't move. It was really, I've never had something like that. You can't move. You're just stuck wherever you're at. You're completely paralyzed with pain. Really odd nonsense. Anytime you move, your bone rubs on the other bone. That's the problem. So one bone, you got 2 bones rubbing on each other. Just when you breathe, it hurts. If you sneeze or cough, you feel like you're going to be paralyzed. I sneezed and thought I was going to break my arm off. Just a simple sneeze. Lucky it didn't happen if it happened in the Philippines, I don't know what would have happened. Yeah, they would have taken my stuff probably. Anyway, the Saudi gentleman got the ambulance there. The ambulance came, and it took them another 30 minutes, and they had to get more help to move me and fill me full of morphine just to get me from the cement onto that plastic so they could get me onto the bed into the ambulance. It took a while. It wasn't quick to get me out of there. The Saudi gentleman put my bike in his car, took it to my car, put it in there, locked it up, came to the hospital, brought me my keys. His name is Fahad. He helped me tremendously. He made sure nothing got stolen. Algae on the trail, fall was not bad. You got lucky on the trail. Thank God for good people. Good man helped me out. He took care of everything. All right. Whoop, where is it at? I will give the, seeing how Viper Dave didn't see what happened. Here you go, Viper Dave. Let's see, can you see that? There you go. Can you see what happened? See the red circle? That's your leg, your femur, and your hip bone. See where mine cracked? Mine split right there. So all my body weight is hanging on a leg with a broken bone. Major deal. And then I was in traction. As soon as I got to the hospital, they put me in traction until surgery. Where's that other thing? And then 36 hours later, this is what I look like now inside. I got a big rod down the middle of my bone. I got one rod that's going to the hip and another rod down here that keeps this rod still, I guess. So now I can feel this inside my body. I don't know when that stops. That's inside of my leg now. freaking terrible. It's freaking terrible, man. And to do put in all the titanium, they had to cut me down the side. So I have 18 staples down my side, and today we're going to remove those staples. Woohoo! I've been living now for a few weeks with staples. So today I will get some more relief, I think. I'm excited about that. I don't care if it hurts or not. Just get them things out of me. I don't even know how big they are. 18 staples means 36 holes pulling your skin together. So it's got to be better. I'm sure I'll have some type of relief. Did they use the term intercarotid fracture? I don't know. I didn't hear no terms. I'm in pain. When I was in the ER and they brought the x-ray to look at everything, two doctors were talking and they said, "Ooh, this is bad." And they said it in Arabic, thought I wouldn't really understand, but I understood that they said, "This is bad, he needs surgery." Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, it's a bad break. Hallelujah, we're not dead. What doesn't kill you may make you stronger, they say. Well, I don't need to be any stronger. Give me 2 more weeks and I'll get back on the bike. I'll just stroll around the compound slowly. I don't like not exercising or doing something, and I can't walk. It's too hard. I can't walk around because it's really hard to walk around. They couldn't give you a heavier walker. I wonder how much this thing weighs. This is so heavy. Oh, it's heavy. Joe, I seen your walker. You got wheels. Joe got a good walker. No MRT scan, state-of-the-art surgery. Yeah, hell, that's the best stuff. State-of-the-art surgery by the kind of injury to create more than exact fit bone replacement instead of nailing something in. Really? That would have been cool, I guess. 2 weeks, get them wide tires. I have a deal. I believe there was 2 reasons I had the accident. I've been riding my bike that way every day for 9 months. Now, it may have been a little damp and a cobblestone, but I'm blaming it on the Japanese tires that I bought. These Gravel King tires, those tires and those cobblestones was like ice together. I took those tires off already. I have them on this bike. I need to take them off of this bike. Those tires, I'm scared of them now. Because I was slung like a slingshot. So now I'm scared of these tires. What is the black handle thing? Check this out. Now, one big thing, whenever you're at home and you can't walk, and you go to the other room and you need something, it's always an issue. So, what I did is, I put a phone mount on my walker. 10-4, good buddy. Yeah, I got a bicycle phone mount and I put it on the walker. Hey, you got it. I can't carry anything. I had a bag on the front to carry stuff, but it was too heavy, so I took it off. I even had a bicycle bag on the front because you can't carry anything, but it was so heavy every time I lifted it, my hands were so bruised that I couldn't, it was too much weight. So I've been putting my stuff in this white bag and put it over my shoulder so I can carry stuff from room to room. I think the hardest thing for me is I've been alone. I don't have no help. The more advanced stuff, okay. You need a cup holder. The cup, everything would just spill out. Your son of a gun, at least you won't get lost. Yeah, I got GPS. I'm live. I'm good to go on the communications on the on my walker. Your family can't fly out in a couple of days. It costs thousands of dollars. Time they get here, I would be well enough to on my own anyway. An emergency flight across the planet costs thousands of dollars. And not knowing how bad off I'm going to be, I need that money more than I need help. So that's what I thought about. They tried to come. I said, nobody come. So I was thinking, spending thousands of dollars when I can just suffer and get through it, then I'll just suffer and get through it. I ain't spending thousands of dollars for somebody to kiss my butt and make me pansy. I'll just tough it out. Yeah, it's a little bit different when you're on the opposite sides of the planet. It's not like you can just jump in the car or take a little flight, you know. It costs a lot of money. Last minute world flights cost $3,000. And if I would have spent that, sent Cole and Benji here, that'd been $6,000. $6,000 for somebody to come and say, you're okay, ooey gooey, love you chewy. Yeah, I'll just suffer. I can afford pain and suffering. I don't like it, but I can afford it. It don't cost much. It just hurts. So, I don't need ooey gooey, lovey dooey, chewy for $6,000. Hell no. I'll just suffer. It's higher. Yeah, it could be more expensive, Joe. Depends on the day and how quick you need to go. Where's Earl? He's living with Marcelino. Earl stays with Marcelino. All right, let's go back to the next room. See the purple tires on this bike? I had that same yellow tire on my other bike. That's what hurt me. I know it's that tire. Damn tire ain't no good. I should have never tried Japanese junk. I always buy Italian tires. I don't like these. Now I made a mistake. Anyway. Ah! Oh, that was hard. Okay, I've been farting around, and now I put these tires on my bike. These are the ones I already had. I was given videos on what to do for physical therapy. I was supposed to go to the hospital during the week, but I don't have any way to get to the hospital. Maybe next week I can get there. My physical therapy is self-imposed, and I walk around the house all day. I do exercises. And I follow the instructions the physical therapist gave me. So, I'm doing it myself. Cowboy style that I wish I wouldn't. Yeah, I'd much rather not be hurting. This is the tire I took off. That tire there is unsafe. Yeah, that bike is an exceptional bike. And thank God that for some reason I had my luggage rack mounted to my bike. So it saved my bike from getting damaged. I had the big luggage rack. This is a Shimano Alpine 11-speed internal hub. And instead of a chain, I have a Gates carbon belt drive. And this is a titanium bike. This bike is a, what's it called? Priority. Now I have a leather seat, but I took it off for a while because I know I'm going to be needing to ride this bike with this yellow cushy seat to protect my newfound broken butt. But this bike's been highly upgraded. It's not a simple bike. It's got the Cane Creek Silk, what's that stem called? Whatever. And then it's got Aero Riser carbon bars. And then it has the June Tech 6-piston brakes. Yeah, this bike is highly upgraded. And then this bike, I've been building this bike. I got this frame, and I have Shimano XT pedals, but I took them off now. The pedals on there now are titanium pedals. This bike I've been building for a month. I bought the plain frame, and then I changed from carbon wheels. This came with a junky gear system. I took it off. This was like, I think it was an 8-speed, and now it's a 2x10 Tiagra 20-speed. And this bike has the same pedals that I used to have on that bike, which is the Shimano. They're flat on one side and mountain grip on the other side, the XT pedals. Yeah, this bike here is 8 kg. That other bike's around 9 kg. But titanium is not for the weight. That's a myth, by the way. You don't build titanium bike for lightweight. Aluminum is lighter than titanium. Titanium is just a more durable ride. The bike's more durable. It doesn't break. If I had that accident on a carbon fiber bike, it would have broken in half. Titanium is just very strong. Yeah, aluminum's better and light. Randy, if I was you, I'd think I'd get a 3-wheel. I wouldn't mind having a recumbent 3-wheel, but no. We'll see how it goes the next few days. Actually, my titanium bike is sold. I'm sending it to a guy next month. Watch his titanium. Whoop, whoop. I don't know what mine is. I don't think mine is. Mine's that Samsung watch. It weighs 2 pounds. Cheap viewers on Streambo. Oh, thank you for telling us about the cheap viewers. Everybody's looking for cheap viewers. I think the same people that are looking for a cheap wife, cheap girlfriend, and a cheap meal need some cheap viewers. Hey, they've been doing that for years. They must sell to somebody. I turned on a stream the other night. There's a dude sitting there, and he's just sitting there. And it shows he got 5,000 viewers. And there's like 2 comments. And dude, how you got 5,000 people? He's just sitting there. He's not even doing, he's very unentertaining. He's doing nothing, got 5,000 people. Utter BS. Some dude sitting in his basement in the middle of the night. Really, he was just sitting there looking at the computer, said he had 5,000 viewers. He had no content, nothing going on. I mean, I really don't understand paying for viewers. What is it? It doesn't help you. The algorithm catches it. And you can get deleted from being a partner if they figure out you use fake software. So I'm not sure why somebody does that. I don't understand the reward of doing that. What's the reward? Where do you get rewarded by doing that? Somebody tell me. I'm lost. What's the benefit? The guy in the desert did the same thing. Yeah. So what's the reward, though? I'm trying to think. What's the reward? Where's your benefit? I don't understand how you get any benefit from that. Do you perceive that you think that somebody will think you're good? I don't know, really. I'm kind of confused. It's a very strange thing. I don't understand how it works. Oh man, I forgot my backup battery. Damn it. Just leaving something in another room is a freaking nightmare. I need to get it before the driver comes here. Hold on. I'm going to leave the phone here so I can go grab my... 1 minute. Let me go grab something in the other room. Yeah. What a pain in the ass. Woo! You try not to be forgetful when it's so hard to walk. Yeah, being forgetful when you have to crawl around like a handicapped guy is really kind of stupid. It's one still up. I don't think my dinner coffee was decaf. I can actually drink coffee and go right to bed. The caffeine in coffee doesn't affect me. But just a cup of hot tea, hell, I won't be able to sleep for hours. It's very weird how it affects me. The caffeine in tea totally caffeinates me, just amps me out, and I can't sleep. It's like I can't sleep. But a cup of coffee, I go right back to sleep. When I go back to work, I don't know, maybe another month or two. The problem, I can't go home. After major surgery, you cannot get on an airplane due to the dangers of blood clots. So we'll see. I'll talk to the doctor. I'm going to wear gloves today. This will protect my hands because I'm walking around the hospital. This is how I can move around. Where you're going to Cebu? I can't really go nowhere now. I'm stuck here alone. I can't go nowhere. I'm not sure. I think it's like a month before you should fly. You can't go anywhere. There, this will help. My hand's bruised again today. This damn walker is deadly. I don't know if titanium goes off in a metal detector or not. Some people say it doesn't matter. Damn walker's killing me though. Hopefully I wonder how many more weeks I have to use a walker. Linda, hello. You have very similar gubs. I need for the walker since more than approximately 4 years out. Yeah? Well, that's what I'm using for the walker, so my hands don't, the bruises don't hurt. I don't think titanium will set it off. Anyway, I wonder if I got 3 pairs of gloves. Oh, shit. Let me see if this is better. You know what? This glove. Which one has the most protection? Wait, I'm here. I think these will be better. Try these other gloves. I need the one, this one has a gel pad in it. Maybe it'll help more. It's confusing though. They know that people, it seems like just to use phone. I got very comfortable with these gloves, and so I integrated that sort of always attached to the body joint. Yeah? Well, this one says gel on it. Maybe this will help more. Yeah, that's where I'm hurting. That's a good spot to have that. Okay, this may work better. Miss Linda. Yeah, that seems better. Buy them before you leave. Try them. I'm sitting here putting my hands on it. You can see. See when your hand's here, and this padding is here and here, but there's no padding. The only pain is here and here, and this is the part that's padded. Actually, it's this side here. Need some damn foam tape. This is hard plastic. Hell, I can too. I got a lot of walking today too. It's going to be terrible. I get dropped off at the front of the hospital. Time to go through the lobby, the restaurants, and the reception area. And then you got to get on an elevator, go to the 3rd floor, and walk another place to the hospital. I now have more empathy for handicapped people. You came over here instead? All right. Yeah, now I have empathy for people that are handicapped now. I've been to a few places, and it's shocking how many places there's only stairs and there's no places for handicapped people. So those people that are wheelchair bound, I have a lot more empathy for now. It's a lot of suffering to go in and out of a building, in and out of a store, up 2 or 3 stairs. It's really hard. It's amazing how hard it is just to go up 3 little stairs. Randy, I have a handicap, you use a walker, so you're used to the problem. Garden grass seeds is good for the bone healing. Yeah, I've heard that. Neri, hello. Actually, moringa, isn't moringa good for the bones? Joe's used to it, 18 years taking care of your mom? Huh. At least at work, an elevator that isn't out of order on a standard setting. Oh, God. Don't even make me think about that. That would suck so bad. I don't go anywhere it's not wheelchair accessible. Well, now I know these things. I never thought about it before. They make foam rubber accessory grips for crutches. Probably make accessory rubber grips for that walker. Yeah, on the way back from the hospital, I'm going to go by a pharmacy. Because most of my problem now is, after maybe moving around for a while, my hand is so sore and tender through here. It's just sore and tender to the... It's really tender. It's really painful. Oh, there's some dude. That's the driver telling me he's coming to get me now. All right, folks. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We appreciate you. I'm going to go to the bathroom and stuff before the driver gets here. I don't want a turd rolling down my leg when I'm in the walker. It's bad enough I'm using a walker. I don't want to be the old guy with the turd that hits the sidewalk and I have to kick it away. Bye. See you folks later. Have a wonderful day. Cheers. The break of a limb is awakening. Yeah, it is. You don't want to fall again. You're 100% right about that. All right. Cheers, everyone. Oh, did he give you a card for flying? Oh, hell, I have to check in on that. All right. Cheers.